All right, so listen, you're gonna have to forgive me if I start rambling a little bit. I've been trying to record this for an hour, and I feel like the best way to do this is just to talk. My dog is done. This is attempt number 58. He's had enough. All right. But first of all, what's good? How you doing? I shake your hand if I can see you, but I don't know what your hand look like, so I'm not gonna do that. The year is coming to an end, and there's been so many things that has happened that I have not talked to y'all about, and I don't want to like drown y'all with so much important things that I've been meaning to just say in videos, but ultimately the issue is I felt like I couldn't. Okay, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys today, because you know, like I started this channel having an extension of myself. If you go down to the beginning, like the first video on my channel, that first video is literally like a challenge I did to like my favorite YouTuber. I have a series telling stories about my life. Like no matter what I do gaming wise, I always sprinkle a little bit of my soul in. That's like my Krabby Patty formula. All right. But I've taken that out for like a few years now. And the reason for that is I mind you, I haven't told anybody about this. This is the first time for my mom, for everybody. Okay. There was a time when I was gonna be a father. I was excited. As you know, if you've been here, I've talked about the stories with me and my dad. Even though a lot of that's fixed now, it still really meant a lot to me to fix a lot of the issues that I experienced with having a father, with my kid, whoever it may be. You know, when they say gay son or thought daughter, like even if I fail somehow and I do have a thought daughter, I'm loving them. I'm doing whatever it can, bro. Like we're doing feet pics together on OF. Like that's the type of dad I want to be. Okay, now I don't want to be a dad that leads them to be a thought daughter. All right, hold on. But I do want to be involved and try to be supportive if I feel like this is who they are, and I've tried what I could to lead them down a path where I feel like, hey, maybe we can get another job besides this. You know what I'm saying? But I was very excited to be a father. That's my point I'm trying to make. All right. And you know, when I found out I was having a kid, I was so excited. Like you don't understand. Like even to the person that you know, that was with, like I didn't express the excitement to them because it was just like, oh, okay. And it was in a situation where it felt cool. Like we both said we wanted to do it. It was like, bro, bro, I'm like, this is it. This is the time, bro. I'm like, this is it. But due to just life and everybody being in different places in life, it just didn't happen. For the reasons why it didn't happen, I hated myself for it. And that issue with something I've always wanted going another direction made me look at life in a completely different direction. And it just created a wound that got bigger and bigger. It changed who I am in my personal life with people that get really close to me. It changed how I go about content. Like if you've been here, you probably noticed something's been off. You clearly noticed this year, like this, it got to a point where I felt out of touch with my own channel. And that's scary to me because, like I said, my secret Krabby Patty, the Krabby Patty formula is a bit of my soul. So if I felt like I was a guest where I put half of my 20s in, what am I doing? Like something's wrong. So March this year, I took fixing that very seriously, touching grass, traveling a little bit, seeing family, not heavy on the family, so don't hit me up talking about like I haven't seen you, cousin, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I took my mental health as serious as I've ever taken it, and it was bad. It got really dark. I don't want to get into details, but you know, sometimes when you have untreated things and they just grow bigger and bigger, the demons can eat you, you know? And I have been fighting it for long, and this year was the hardest fight. But I feel like I've won, you know? I feel happy. I lost 20 pounds. I'm still losing. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing everything I feel like I can do to better myself as a person, for the people I love, and for myself. But I still felt disconnected with y'all because I haven't talked to y'all, and that's what I've always done. I didn't even know where to begin with this. So forgive me if it sounds crazy, and if you don't relate to it, I understand. But for me, this is important because this year coming, I don't ever want to be who I've been in the last 3 years. I want to, you know, put that secret Krabby Patty formula back into the recipe. Like, bro, this year, I feel like the biggest thing that made me so disappointed with my channel is I had a lot of big projects that bro, I had crazy sponsors that you didn't even believe, bro, but I couldn't do it. Like, I would take it because in my mind, I would be like, the next time I lock in, the next time I lock in, but I just couldn't, like the disconnect was like almost a virus. And even when I was, like I said, from March onward, getting myself right, like it still wasn't easy to just do content because I just felt fake doing it because I'm not doing this how I've always done it, you know? And I've just only getting more apparent to it. And one thing I do want to apologize for, like, cause I know this comes off really bad to some of you guys. Like the level of sponsors to content, trust me, when I've taken those sponsors, which I genuinely thought they were cool, like I thought I was going to be doing so much more content that was just like a little sprinkle, like wasn't a big deal. But that's like the only content I've done like in a week or something. So it just looks crazy. I'm looking crazy left and right. I'm not streaming. I'm like not uploading, like, bro, I'm not even talking to y'all. Like, I'm making these promises that are falling through because I haven't been tackling the issue at hand. And that's just like, I was broken. I was fucking broken and I'm fixing myself. But the one thing I never fixed is my relationship with just talking. And I don't want to ever do that again. Even saying this now, bro, you don't understand. I feel like a weight is lifted. Like I've recorded this video like 50 some times, but I never got to this part. Now I feel like I can't fail. Now that I've gotten here, now that I've said it, now that it's words that are out in the open, it's like I can't stress enough to you, bro, that you have to take care of your mental. If you don't take care of it, you get battle scars, bro. Bro, the amount of sleepless nights I've spent just like thinking and just tearing my brain up, bro. Before March, where I really started taking things serious, like bro, when I say battle scars, my eyes, bro, I got like permanent wrinkles from not sleeping for bro, there was a day I haven't slept for 4 days straight and I was just sleeping. Nobody knew. I didn't even talk about it because I'm just like, bro, I just can't sleep. I don't know if it was insomnia because I was sleeping fine before, but all of a sudden I can't. It was just me not knowing how to properly deal with my situation. And that just let me be in my head a lot, dangerous amounts. Hey, gotta say again, it's important to go outside, touch grass. There's been so many things that I've replaced my unhealthy habits with that have just kind of propelled me forward to being the man I want to be and, excuse me, a better person. That it's all thanks to touching grass, bro. It's all thanks to touching grass, meeting people, and just accepting and being open to having new experiences. I can't see shit, so let me put back on my eyes. But you know, yeah, like I'm 30 now. I'm 30 this year. Isn't it crazy? And the importance of taking care of your mental has never been so important to me, bro. Like I can't stress what talking is doing for me right now. And I know how many people might be like me that don't talk about the things that bother them, that feel like who's gonna listen? Even if you talk, nobody's gonna fix it. And even if you do feel like that, bro, you gotta be your best friend and do what you can to fix your situation, because nobody's gonna fix it for you, bro. I feel like faith without works is nothing. It's just words. So have faith in what you believe in and then work, and then you can get the blessings that are promised for you. But I don't want to be preaching for too long because I don't really dead over here, so I'm gonna scare some of y'all off. I do miss how I've been with the internet before all that. Like I feel like a lot of that's been robbed from me because of my mental that I just didn't take. I robbed it from myself. I should have just, even with the person I was with, just talked about my issues. Maybe it would have been better. But regardless, 2026, I don't ever want to fall in the same mistakes I've done again. I don't ever want to feel the same way I've done again. And I don't know what you've been going through, but if you've given me the time of day for more than 5 minutes, I don't want you to go through whatever you might have been through again, bro. So this is like a checkpoint for me. And I hope for you too, if you've ever experienced a little tiny bit of what I'm talking about, that let's throw that away, all right? And then move for a better day. You feel me? Come on, bro, that was bars, right? I'm sorry, but like this next year, I do want to, like, you know, lock in and do a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to do this year. It was bro, the inconsistency has been piling up for some years, and that's not just my channel, that's my personal life. And once you start making excuses for yourself, you start limiting growth. Once you start like lying and lying to yourself, like making something you got to do, which you don't have to do, more important than what you need to do, you start hindering yourself. And I've done enough of that. I've been good probably around September, but I've been disconnected from just talking and jumping into YouTube because I didn't know how to be myself again. And you know, I talked to my friend, kind of 1% of what I'm going about. He's just like, hey, bro, like, you just gotta talk to your audience. And he is he's right. Like, I feel so good. I never want to. Why did I stop doing this? Like, I can go back. I feel like I can go back to normal, but I'm gonna take it day by day. And we're gonna say January 1st. I have like at least 7 videos already pre-done. All right. Well, technically, I still gotta finish some parts, but like, I have content that I just didn't know how to drop it because I knew I'm not ready. So I know some of those videos are outdated, so you're probably not gonna see all 7 of them, but I do want to show you all the Ghost Yote I have recorded. I want to finish that video out, and then I want to be the YouTuber that I always wanted to be. I'm gonna go back to being that this year. I don't know about daily uploads. I think I'm gonna lock in on that a little bit here and there as I normally do, but for the most part, I just want to talk to you. That was my biggest thing today, and I never want my channel to be in this state with inconsistencies and whatever else it might have been and ever again. And moving into this next year, we'll never see it again. We'll never see that again, bro. And if I, get to that point where I'm done with content, I'll let you know properly. And we'll have a good little farewell, talk about our greatest hits moments. Damn. But thank you for listening. Nevertheless, you being here, if you're listening, it means the world to me. And let's make this next year our year, bro. Let's make it ours. I love y'all, bro.